Hey, I'm the cat toy lady. So today's more of an inspirational video. I want to help you turn your own wheels in your head and come up with more enrichment ideas for your own cats or cat. And I thought I would bring you along to my other project that I have. If you don't know, my husband and I have taken on a project, an almost 200-year-old cabin. We do have a channel called Saving the Cabin, and that's where we are fixing up this cabin so we can live in it. But one of the things I have to think about, since we have 4 cats, is that I need enrichment around the cabin. They have been stuck for a year inside an RV, and we have been making do with trying to keep them happy and exercise and just, have a good quality of life. But once we move into the cabin, I want to get them even more. So I thought I would kind of bring you along on a walk through the cabin and kind of let you know the ideas that are going in my head, things I want to do that are cat related. All right, so to start in the living room here, we are in the middle of removing these panels. That bookshelf will end up being removed. It's supposed to be a built-in. We may or may not put it back, but either here or right here will end up being a cat climber, floor to ceiling. That way they can have some nice vertical space. I may even, now that I'm thinking about it, run it up here, across the top, and then back down, so they can have a nice way to be able to go across. And because I do have not only kids, but I have cats, and Charlie is a bit special. He doesn't always think like a normal cat and safety. This will have railings put in specifically for Charlie. And on that same note of Charlie, up here, he is not the most intelligent cat when it comes to where he should not jump. So I'm afraid that the puppy will be chasing him along somewhere up here and he will try to jump over the rail. So we will be putting in a lightweight safety net that goes up here to be able to prevent him from being able to do that. If we don't do the net, we may just put plexiglass up here so you can still see through, but no one truly sees it easily. We're still in the midst of figuring out which one's going to be the safest and the least expensive. And for the kitchen, I know it's not the most conventional thing for people to put beds in the kitchen, but in front of this window on the ground, I will do some type of cat bed. That way they can enjoy the sunlight, they can bake in the sun, but they're not elevated up to where the counters are. And even though we can't go through this door yet because it's still boarded up, through this door is the outside. I do have plans of this being fenced off. It will be higher fencing so the cats can go outside safely and the dog. And we may or may not be putting a cat or puppy door in right here, just depending on if we keep this door, because if it is an older door and we're keeping it, I don't want to cut through that. So this wall that has apparently been taken out and it's no longer log cabin like the rest of it, this part here may end up with a kitty/doggy door. So this one's going to be a big project for the cats. This porch completely needs to be redone, but also I want to make it where it is a cat catio. It will be screened in and have climbers in it. I even am thinking about, so there's a window, there's 2 windows and a door in the middle. And this first window here will be a way for the cats to go in and out on their own. And on this porch, probably on the other side of the door, will be a cat litter box so they can have an easy to access downstairs litter box. We won't have to worry about the smell inside of the cramped area of the cabin. And because this area is so big, I can actually put multiple litter boxes and not worry about them getting rained on. And you can also see that down here, all we have are 3 rooms. We have living room, dining room, and the kitchen. There's not an easy spot to put the litter box. Since it is a good idea to have a litter box per level, I'm going to have a few litter boxes outside on the porch. And then when we go upstairs, you'll see I'll have some upstairs too. So let's head up. So up here will be the kids' room until our daughter is comfortable enough with being in the cabin, since sometimes she's brave, sometimes she's not, because that room that's right down there will end up being her bedroom. But the kids will have his and her sides of the upstairs, but in the middle, the dresser that they had left behind, I think would fit perfectly underneath this window. It also will be a great place for the cats to be able to look out the window, watch the birds, so it will have a cat bed on top of it too. And then into, this will be our bedroom. No, our bedroom will not have a tub. This tub is not supposed to be in here. It was moved out of, I'll show you the bathroom in a second, because they were worried about the support of the floor. But my plan at the moment is to make kind of a ramp going up with a cat door up here. The ramp will be where the cats can easily go up it, but not the dog, to be able to help our senior cat, who's 13, be able to get to the litter box room, but still come to the bedroom. So there will be a hole in the wall with a ramp and a baby gate here for us to go through. The puppy will not be able to go past this point. This room will be the bathroom, our closet, and where we keep the litter box. So again, the bathroom will be our bathroom. But I'm thinking this whole area over here will be litter boxes. This double door will end up becoming windows. So I'm not really worried about blocking the doors. So this will be a whole area for litter boxes. And our closet. And of course, because our cats are sunshine junkies, any of the windows that get the best sunlight, like this one right here in the middle, it will be catified. So when I do built-ins in here for our clothes, there will probably be shelves here that will be just for the cats to be able to climb up and get their naps on. And I know some of you may be wondering, why all the litter boxes? I have 4 cats, therefore the rule of thumb is however many cats you have plus 1 should be how many litter boxes you have. Also, you need to have 1 per floor that your pets go to. So that gives me a total of 5 litter boxes that I need. I will probably do 3 up here. And again, I also use the big Rubbermaids because I have a girl that's about 20 inches from her nose to her butt. And it should be 30 inches, the litter box, to go by the other rule of thumb, which is your litter box should be however long your cat is from the nose to the butt, and then half that amount added on to it. So 1.5 times the length of your cat. And now that I've switched my cats over to a wheat-based litter that they actually really like, they have had issues in the past where they didn't care for some of the bigger, chunkier litters. My personal favorite that they seem to really like too is the Oko cat. It seems to last forever. It really does help with the smell. Unlike some that are all perfumes and stuff that really don't help with the smell, this one is just, it reminds me of cleaning out the stall when I used to ride horses. And because I'm using that litter, it doesn't make a lot of dust. It does leave some little chunks behind when they get out of the litter box, just like every litter, unless you use big chunks, which again, most cats hate big chunks, just saying. But the clothes will be so far away that I'm not worried about the odor of the litter box because I scoop twice a day, perfuming my clothes. I know I've heard some people say before that they have to keep their litter somewhere away from things that absorb odor. But for me, it's not a worry. So I have to think of my senior cat. He's 13. He's been the under the bed, scared to death cat his entire life. He has come out more in the RV. I'm afraid though, with how noisy it is to walk in this house, he's just going to be scared a lot. So I'm going to give him multiple access points to be able to go and hide and feel safe. And again, my senior cat, he has some mobility issues, so he can't jump over baby gates like the rest of the cats. So right here will be the entrance from the other room with some ramps going down probably on both sides. And that way he can go in and out of the bedroom as he likes and go hide under the bed or come and get easy access to the litter boxes. And this will be a place for them to be able to have food up here and water and not worry about the puppy trying to get into any of it. And I know many of you are probably thinking I could put some type of wall climber coming up for the cats to be able to come over. Again, I don't have graceful cats. Well, I have some graceful, Charlie, not so much. So I can't trust that they won't get hurt. So the theme around here has been to reuse everything that we can. And the screen door that I took off the screen's in horrible shape, but the wood's still in really good sturdy shape. I have an idea to be able to attach climbing pieces to it and bring it inside and make it a cat climber that sits flat against the wall. So I hope this gives you some ideas of other things you can do around your house to help enrich your cat's lives. But if you see something around here in the video that you think, oh, you should add this or you should do that when it comes to the cats, let me know in the comments below. Because my goal is to make this our forever home for us, the cats, my kids. We just want to be completely content and happy here and make this our perfect home. Or if you've read Anna Green Gables, my house of dreams. And just in case you're wondering, I still have my cat wheel. Right here where this picture is, it's going to be the spot for the cat wheel. I know Charlie has to be missing his wheel right now. So thanks for joining me. Bye.